Hi Taurus, welcome to your late January 2021 reading. As you guys know, these readings are actually timeless and signless, so it doesn't actually matter when you access the video. It could be 5 years from now. As long as it resonates, then it's for you. Also, please know that you don't actually have to have any Taurus placements at all, so just enjoy the reading, and if it's not for you, you can grab your popcorn and go to town. Yay. Please know that if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you're more than welcome. Just keep in mind that right now the wait list can be up to 2 weeks, based on divine timing and just all the lovely things that Spirit has me doing in my weeks. All right, so thank you very much. Let's jump right in. First of all, Taurus, yum, liking some of these energies that I'm seeing here. At least I'm liking the lighting. I'm actually leaning up against a little bit of an air mattress situation, so if you hear some random sounds, please know that's the air mattress. All right, so Taurus, let's get down to business. Taurus, I'm feeling that you may just have learned a lesson, okay? For some of you, oh, no, okay. Oh, that's showing me for some of you, I was going to say, for some of you, the karmic lesson is over, but I'm getting that actually it's not quite over as yet. I'm getting that some of you may be cross-watching for a Taurus, and you may be the one who was involved with the Taurus placement or energy, and you did not learn the lesson is what they're saying. That's what it is. You did not learn the lesson, and so this is giving you a little bit of a do-over. So you are coming into contact or contract with somebody else. I know some of you are like, well, could it actually be that I'm actually coming back into contact with the same Taurus person? Or Taurus, if you are the person. Anyway, look, already getting too many players, too many people in the, players. Some of you are dealing with players. Okay, let's nutshell this. I'm reading for Taurus. However, some of you are cross-watching. So whichever side of the fountain you fall on, that's it, okay? And hold on to that side and don't get lost on my pronouns. I'm seeing somebody here who may have been dealing with somebody else, and it was a karmic lesson, but the relationship ended and the lesson was not learned. And so now that person is coming back into contact with another person or with the same energy, and it's a do-over, a second chance to learn the lesson. However, I do have to say that for some of you, I do feel that you may actually be coming into contact with somebody else to learn this lesson, all right? You'll know who you are. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put that there. I love how this card wanted to slide in off to the side. So this is telling me that some of you are dealing with someone who's seeming pretty cool right now. They're looking pretty cool. They're awesome. Whoever, whether it's this same energy that you didn't learn the lesson with or another energy that you have to learn the lesson with, whoever it is that's coming in for you at this time, seeing this contract here with 11 energies of alignment, that person is seeming like fun, things are going well, blah, blah, blah. However, I do see a little bit of script flipping here. Look at this, the future card coming on. Let's pull a card right here because this future card wants to come out to support this energy. So when I say script flipping, I mean this person's looking pretty cool and awesome right now, but I'm hearing let the games begin. Let's activate the lessons, right? Somebody's in your head is clicking on your spirit team's clicking the switch. And so, you might be out enjoying with this person. They say something that you're kind of like, wait, what? And so that would be the lesson starting. Oh, look at this. These are tears. These are tears on the physical. So in the physical, and there's that 22 energy. So you may be dealing with somebody who eventually starts to amp up the karmic lessons. So you may find yourself back into a loop again with somebody who is bringing back those same energies that you still haven't mastered. So I'm seeing these tears in the physical. However, it's joyful tears from the spiritual, because your spirit body is like, yes, I'm learning the lessons. Yes, I'm learning the lessons. But down here, we're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm with another player, or I can't believe this guy's playing me again, or just whatever. Now, spirit is saying you don't like the energy of what this reading is saying. This is what they're literally coming in to say. If you don't like how this sounds, then don't get back into communication with that person. Or or if it's somebody new, don't connect with that person, okay? Look, the in-between, they're saying this person, whether it's a new person or the same person from the past, is not going to take you all the way. It's an in-between energy. It's like you're supposed to learn a lesson and move on. So this is kind of giving me vibes like, hey, somebody from the past could be resurfacing, a past ex, a past love that didn't work out. Now I'm being guided to show you it doesn't matter what you think about this person. If you think, oh, he's my soulmate, or she's my soulmate, or oh, he or she's my twin flame, or oh, he or she is blah blah blah, it's a person that is manifesting physically to be a vehicle for this lesson. The lesson is the engine. The lesson is the energy coming down, let's say, from the heavens above. And it's like looking for any vessel to teach you through. So wherever you put your attentions to is what's going to help you create that, bring in that vessel. All right. So they're saying, like, for example, you could look at this vessel. This vessel will come in, male, female, it doesn't matter, and present the lesson for you. That's all there is to it. So long story short, if you don't want to get involved in that lesson all over again, where you were played, or where you were cheated, or whether you were lied to, or whether you were ghosted, or whether you were breadcrumbed, or whether you were love bombed or made to believe that you were the next best thing since sliced bread and this and that, only to get the rug pulled out from under you, you know, whatever that adverse energy was. And for some of you, not all of you, but this also was about you being able to hurt other people. So when I say that, it maybe the karmic lesson was not about how to protect yourself, but how to be on your best behavior. Because sometimes there are aspects within us that kind of quote unquote get off on being a little bit sadistic. You know, for people like that, it's like, hey, there's a place in my life where I didn't feel comfortable, I didn't feel conscious, I didn't feel in control, I didn't feel powerful. So now I'm going to exact that and transfer those feelings of powerlessness, helplessness, and all of that onto somebody else who may be innocent. And now I get to be in control. Now I'm the one choosing when to communicate. Now they're the ones crying and waiting up for me. Now I'm the ego one. And so wherever you fall on that, and maybe sometimes you may have both, you know, switch between both energies, whatever it is, if you don't want to get back on this roller coaster again, then don't pick up that phone. Don't entertain the person from the past or somebody coming in who's new, but you can, you know, you get that red flag coming in and you still ignore it and you keep going. Don't entertain it. That's what we see here, the in-between. It's kind of like a test. Hey, we feel like you didn't learn the lesson, but wait a minute, we have that energy flow coming back in again. It's going to show up in your life again to test you. If you really didn't learn the lesson, you're going to fall right back into that same situation with somebody new or the same person. But if you have learned the lesson, then you will cut that out of your life. It'll be something simple as, oh Lord, Rodney's coming back in. Yeah, okay. My mom taught me to be polite. Hey, Rodney. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Yeah, I know it's been a while. And yeah, okay. Well, yeah, you know, I've just been so busy, but you know, life is good. And oh, you got a new job. That's great. That's great. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, 2 hours later. Yeah, well, you know what? I got to run. It was nice catching up. You know, best of luck to you. And I hope all's well. All right. Say hi to the family. Bye. Done. Or scenario B, oh, whoa, Lord, here we go. This guy's super cute, met him at the bakery, great. But you know what? We went on our coffee date and something about the way he talked about his mother or sister just sent a shiver through me because it kind of reminds me of homeboy Rodney from the past. You know what? You know what? I think I've seen enough. This guy is giving me vibes. I got to trust my vibes. You know, it's been great, David. Yeah. You know, I love going for coffee in the middle of the day, but you know, I'm so glad we got a chance to hang out because you know what, I'm about to get really busy. Yeah, I'm heading up this new project at work. So yeah. Well, okay. Well, thanks. You know, yeah, we got to do this again sometime. Okay. All right. Well, bye. Best of luck. You got to make sure you add that best of luck. Best of luck with everything. Bye. You know, David tries to text later. You're like, oh, hey, David. Yeah, I know. That was so fun. But, you know, I'm kind of, you know, just as I thought, super busies. Yeah, but, you know, yeah, maybe another time. Yeah. And they'll get the hint after a while. And so long story short, you can't fake something like this. However you respond is going to be an indication as to whether you've learned the karmic lesson already. Okay. Gosh, spirit is getting on it. Guys, it is Mercury retrograde time now. If you are accessing this video around the time that I have done it. And so you know that with Mercury retrograde, that's when old things from the past resurface again. Tests abound. How do you feel with this energy now? Would you like to continue learning, or are you done? Now they're saying that yes, the idea is like, oh my God, Janelle, homie Jay, she's like giving me this heads up. I'm gonna be vigilant if Rodney tries to call. Whatever's right, but Spirit is saying you can try, because you're right, the homie Jay, that's me, is totally giving you this information, but they're saying it's not something you can fake. Because listen, when Rodney rolls up, there are going to be some secrets going on. In other words, there are going to be a little bit of a curveball. There's going to be some curveballs thrown in there. So for example, por ejemplo, I just felt like I needed to say that in Spanish. Like maybe somebody needs to hear that spoken in your native language so you understand, or you may be dealing with somebody who speaks Spanish, and so they're trying to get your attention. But look, let's say Rodney rolls up and you're like, oh, excuse me, I see this missed call on my phone, just got out of work. I'm not trying to engage because the homie Janelle said be on the lookout. But then you listen to the message and you're like, oh yeah, I remember his voice, it was always so nice. Oh no, his mother died, or his sister. Oh my god, he could probably use a friend right now. And he's got a job that brings in 60, 70K. Oh, it's nice to see he's made some changes. He's in church now? Like what? This guy was a heathen. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, sounds like he's really turned his life around. And he wants to reconnect and talk. Like, oh my gosh. And now I check my messages. He sent me like a text yesterday and a text before. And he, so you see, the thing is that the curveballs are going to be kind of like these points where you're tempted to be like, oh, but this person's changed. They actually have a job now. They say they want to build now. Something happened in their life and they need me to soothe them. Listen, we don't know what's going on, okay? And if it's coming up in this reading and you're attracted is what I wanted to say. If you're attached to this person, or if you're attached to this person still, you're going to be attracted to this reading. And if you're attracted to this reading, you may be like, I'm done with this person, but clearly there's something in here that you still have to cut the cords of, because as we just saw from that conversation that you had with yourself about his call, his missed voicemail message, you're not over completely yet. And all you need is just something that he says or does to convince you to get back in. Okay. I'm also getting, for some of you, you're going to have to watch the actions, because here again, this curveball, this person's going to be talking a good talk, looking good, looking whatever, male, female, it doesn't matter. I'm getting some that may even have their friends be approaching you and saying how this person's changed, but they're saying you need to look on page 8 of the newspapers, okay? That that page where all the other headline stories complete in just the last paragraph, and it's like, turn to page 8 to get the last of this. The fine print, that's when you see, oh, he was just locked up for so-and-so. Oh, he has a temper tantrum, and oh, he's not going to his AA meetings, or she is this and she is that, right? So long story short, in a nutshell, congratulations, you have the ability to attract somebody into your life right now. However, this is going to be a person who is either from the past or a new person, but they're coming in with the same energy, okay? And the energy is going to appear different in many ways, but the test is, have you learned your lesson? If you've learned your lesson, you will walk away from this connection, and that's it. Because you're going to love what you've built for yourself. You're going to love what you have going on for yourself. And you're not going to be so easily swayed by what appears to be evidence of a changed person or a changed energy. And that's all there is to it. And if you feel like something about this person pulls you in, like, oh, but you know what? I'll just dip my foot in a little bit. Whatever this card is wants to come in. Ooh, this card wants to come in the reverse. Oh my gosh. I see. Yeah, but it's just one of those things where you're going to know. Yeah, you're going to know where your devotion is. Where your devotion is where, things happen. Things are made manifest. And so that's why you can't lie. That's why it doesn't matter what I tell you, Spirit is saying. If you may be like, oh, well, isn't this like cheating in life because Janelle's pretty much giving me the answers? No, it's not, because this is something you cannot cheat at. Your energy is going to determine where you're devoted to. If your devotion on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, is to yourself and your health and well-being, it doesn't matter if Don Juan walks in. You're going to pick up any inconsistencies with that devotion within you, and you're going to say no. Oh, I know you're heading up to children's hospitals and you've raised $500 billion for this hospital, and that's great. But you know what? There's something inauthentic in you that I don't feel is something I want to, mess around with right now, and I'm done. If your devotion is actually not completely to your health and well-being, and there's an aspect of you, a shadow aspect of you that's unhealed, that unworthiness, lack of deservability or whatever, it's going to manifest for you and be experienced as you feeling like, oh well, maybe he's changed. Well, now he's working with pediatrics, and oh my god, that's about kids, right? That's cool. I kind of want to pick his brain. Like, what is it like working with kids who have cancer? And that's all some bullshit, guys, excuse the language, but that's all your conscious mind trying to get onto the track of devotion to something that is not really in your health and well-being. And that's how shadow energies play. So please, 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 that's why I'm saying you cannot lie with this. Wherever you end up going is going to be in line with your devotion. And that's why Spirit is saying that you're going to be able to see whether you've learned this lesson or not. Let's take a look at these. Radical acceptance, illusion. This is where you need to be. See, that's why that card came in the reverse. You have to get into this place where you can look at the two of you. And for some of you, I'm getting two men here. It could be male, female, but for whatever reason, I'm getting two men or masculine energies. And so you may actually have two people to play off of. Listen, don't be afraid to get rid of both of them. I'm just saying that. I got no man, but I'm just saying, I'm just channeling. Look, guys, I'm just channeling, whatever. But yeah, they're saying don't be afraid to knock them both out. They each made you cry, get rid of them, and it's fine. But the point is, they're saying that wherever you are, you got to, number one, align yourself to what is right. Dear God, I'm on my hands and knees, higher self, universe, Shiva, whatever is working for you, prime creator, source energy, the great I am. I am devoted to my health and well-being and my highest good. Please make only those things that align with that energy be made manifest for me. And if anything else slips in because I have some unhealed energies within me that I may not even be aware of that's calling these energies in, please let it be made known to me right away that there's an inconsistency in this energy with what it is that I say I want. And please God, give me the strength and the courage and the acceptance, right? To accept the situation and to release it. Accept the situation and see it for what it is and get rid of it. Not everything that comes to you is going to be a golden ball. That's all there is to it, right? But we don't want to be stuck thinking that something is the real deal when it's actually not. Alrighty, poos? Okay, let's go ahead and pull these energies. Thanks, Spirit. Spirit's so great, giving us these heads up. I'm hearing some of you, or at least one of you, but if it gets through, it could be representative of quite a few of you. You're kind of like, well, can Spirit kind of just like help me out here and just like make me turn left instead of right so I don't ever get involved with this person or get attracted to this person? Look at the Devil card coming in the reverse. I love that. I just want to let you know what you're asking right now. That simple question like, hey Jay, can like Spirit just not bring this person in? Can I just end up not going to the gym on the night that he's there looking all hot and sweaty and like ready to have dinner and something afterward? Can you? Well, the answer to that is you're actually praying for a tower moment and you don't realize it, because Spirit doesn't look to just kind of give you a nudge like, okay, we'll just make you avoid taking responsibility, so we'll make you go left instead of right tonight. No, they're going to be like, you need to go right so you can make a decision about this once and for all, because this is about energy. They're like, shut down the stream of consciousness that is bringing in these people. I'm getting these slow pokes. So some of you are dealing with people who are slow to connect with you. They're giving you breadcrumbs. They're acting like they're so damn busy. Look, if I can make time, and you see how I struggle, guys, sometimes to get all the stuff out with a 50-hour-a-week job, struggling to do all this and all other things to show up for people that I'm not even in a romantic connection with or anything, this person can take a freaking minute and send you a text for like 5 seconds. Case closed. So Spirit is trying to get you to a place where you can make a decision once and for all. So they're not going to just let you go left and keep you away from the big bad stuff, because they want to send you in, and they will send you a tower moment if you need to walk in on something happening that you're not cool with, so you can make a decision. So be mindful about what it is that you're asking for. When you're like, Spirit, please help me make a decision, sometimes the way they do it sucks. But the good thing about it is, take a look here. Queen of Wands. 6 of Wands, that's victory. Your victory is going to be in remembering the pain of the past, remembering how your choices in the past made you, especially the ones you just went into without really vetting and thinking about clearly. And for some of you, you went in with this energy of, I deserve this. I deserve happiness. That's it. This makes me happy. I'm not going to check anything else about this person. I'm going straight in. So if you remember the decisions in the past, remember how you went in, remember the pain it caused you. And if you can accept things for the way they are and be open to seeing the truth, you're going to have victory. And that's it. They're saying, stop hurting yourself because you're going into these things with your eyes closed and not paying attention to the red flags. This is a moment where you're being asked to get the devil out of you. Not sorry, that's so stupid. No, not literally. To get this low consciousness out of you. Look at that. The Hangman in reverse. Make a decision. Okay. Page of Pentacles. I almost said Pace of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is about the pace. It could be about slowing down, paying more attention, reflecting. It could also be about slowing down to see who this person really is, melting mask. I feel like some of you didn't even look, because if you really looked, you'd have been like, oh, okay, this was my sister's ex-boyfriend. Yeah, if I slowed down and really thought about what I was doing, I would see that actually this is not the right action to do for many reasons, right? Yeah, so anyway, guys, for some of you also, they're saying don't slow down to wait on somebody who's not taking action on you. When they're not taking action on you, very, very few times will it be because God's saying, actually, we're just slowing it down. We're delaying it, but don't count this out altogether. Most times it's going to be like, oh yeah, because this person's allegiance isn't really with you. This person wants to be somewhere else, or this person doesn't know what they want, or just, so please pay attention. This is a red flag reading. The last 2 cards we're going to pull out. Look at this. 2 of Wands, King of Wands in the reverse, and Lovers in the reverse. Wow, look at how the Queen of Wands, like I just said, taking her time. She's usually very quick, right? Taking her time, seeing that she wants something, but taking her time, not hurting herself by vetting the process, becomes completely incompatible with a guy in this, not just guy, male, female, but see, it's the counterpart here, with somebody who rushes in and someone who looks like a lover, but they're actually not coming with loving energy. So last card here, Spirit is telling you that if this reading is for you and it resonates, you are being asked to practice the D. What kind of D? Discernment. No, I know, I hate that D too, right? So please practice discernment, because it will save you a lot of heartbreak, and it will determine whether you take the elevator up in consciousness right now, or whether you continue learning this lesson with the same person or another person that is embodying the same energy. Okay, God bless you guys. If you like a personal reading with me, you know how to find me. Okay, bye. Good luck.